Off the Court does the World Cup. If I'm not sounding happy, it's because I'm too happy. We have come all the way to Cape Town, not just to do Off the Court. I mean, there's a little bit of netball going on at the same time. And throughout the World Cup, we'll be your guide to everything behind the scenes, on the court, off the court, as the name would suggest, and everything in between. I mean, we've gone bang average for our first guests. 2 England Roses current, 1 former England Rose past, and 1 England Rose to come for the future. I'll let you do the maths on that because it's clearly not me. Helen Housby, Eleanor, Cardwell, Eboni Usoro-Brown, who was nearly double-barreled on South African TV. Ebony Beckford, Chambers Usoro-Brown, which in itself is brilliant. Welcome to Off the Court, does the World Cup. Brilliant to have you with us. And thank you for being our official weather person. You've got the hat on, so it must be cold, right?
It is quite cold, actually. It's surprising. But yeah, I did an interview with Chelsea the other day, and everyone was asking why I always wear a hat. I think it's a comfort thing for me now. But yeah, it is quite cold in Cape Town at the minute.
So the hat, the slippers for you then, is it?
I actually nearly came down with my slippers. I had to change them last second.
Are they official branded slippers?
Oh, yeah, always.
Because you know I'm all about the merchandise, and not that you'd guess with something written across my chest. Ebs, for you, this is the first time that you've been to a World Cup with us on Off the Court. How's it been for you?
It's been really good so far. I think straight off the plane and straight into broadcast. I think it was a little bit of a whirlwind, but just to see the atmosphere, the energy and the excitement in and around the tournament has been really positive. It's really good to see.
Well, it was really good of you to agree to come and do aqua aerobics this morning.
I did?
With the
I did?
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Aqua aerobics?
Yeah. I've seen your dance moves. Yeah. But you do want to get up close and personal with these two.
I do. And like, Helen, it's your 3rd World Cup. We know the pinnacle of the netball calendar. How are you feeling about the tournament ahead?
Oh, I'm just so excited. It's obviously a weird one when you come from different parts of the world, and you know, finally getting to meet up with the squad is just such a great feeling. And yeah, this is the first World Cup on African soil, which is just exciting in itself. Yeah, I think training's been great, and we just can't wait to get the first game done and get out there and run out in front of the crowd.
And Ellie, this is your first. Are you excited? Can you contain your excitement? You just want to get started? How are you feeling?
I'm just really excited, to be honest with you. I can't believe I'm at a World Cup. I feel like it's still not real.
I can't believe it's your first. It feels like you've been around for ages.
Forever.
Yeah.
No, I'm really excited that it's my first one, and we've got such a good group of girls that I just can't wait to hit the court and make it finally feel like it's real and it's come around. So yeah, excited.
Obviously, frenemies on the grand final in SSN. You're all smiling now. I guess friends for the Roses. I think Ellie, going to you first, a stellar season with Adelaide Thunderbirds. Just tell us about it.
It was a great season. As we have here, we had a great team at Adelaide, and the girls made me feel like I was just at home. And obviously, I had Tracy there, also made it feel like home, and we just bonded so well. And yeah, it was really great to get the win. It was actually really nice to have Helen on the other side and have a friendly face, even though obviously we weren't friends at the time. But yeah, it was a great season, and one I'm really proud of that we managed to get the win.
And Helen, arguably you're in the form of your life at the moment. Again, a stellar season in SSN. Like, how are you feeling ahead of the tournament? Confident?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Yeah, I think I'd probably agree. I feel, you know, probably in career best form at the minute. Obviously, it was disappointing not to get the win, but I think having won it before, I was, you know, so proud of Ellie and so happy for Ellie because you know what that feeling's like. So yeah, I think don't want to say I'm old, but I feel like with a bit of experience, you can kind of step back from it and just appreciate everything that Eleanor did. And yeah, it's very exciting for World Netball and for the Thunderbirds. It was really cool. But yeah, I'm feeling great going into the World Cup. I feel like I've lifted this season and been very consistent. Yeah, and hopefully I can take that into this tournament.
I love the way she says old, because I'm the only one of us that's sweating and you're wearing a hat. You're pregnant and you, blooming, all of you. This is one of those moments with Off the Court. We're about to go in depth. So every single episode that you watch of Off the Court will have one tough subject. It's actually not that tough because we're going to talk about your love, the shooting circle. You can get involved with this because you were always involved with this. How many times have I spoken about you in this body on body? Oh, pinging, who is it?
It's called Hustle.
Hustle, sorry, right.
Hustle,
the Hustler. Welcome to the Hustler.
Hustled.
Yeah. Do you feel hustled by her?
Quite often we were hustled, yeah.
It depends on your perspective, doesn't it?
Well, when you're going into a match and you know that there's someone about to hustle you, do you thrive off that? What goes through your head?
I think you do thrive off it, especially us as a unit, and it's just knowing that we have the connections that if we are getting a bit frustrated, your partner's just going to be there backing you up and giving you a little handshake, giving you a little nod, and yeah, just helping you along the way, and we've just got each other to get through that.
Yeah.
But we definitely just got each other.
I think we like it. We like a bit of
like
feistiness.
Yeah.
Argy-bargy.
Yeah.
Would you try and put them off? Like, you know, when you do that whole run out and you're coming on with attitude, are you having a word in their ear?
I know, I think it was Amanda Newton once said to me, if you're going to cause a contact, cause a contact. So you've got to get in there straight away, get into their mind, get into their psyche. But to be fair, these two are always stellar, just standing up nice and tall and more smiling rather than actually making it get to them.
So what, I kind of want to ask you what the tactics are for getting under their skin, but I don't want anyone else to know that. So maybe we'll flip it. When you know, Helen, that you've got someone who has previously maybe got a little bit under your skin, how do you deal with that?
I mean, I'd probably go for someone like Carla Pretorius, but quite often she's not winning the ball on you, she's somewhere else on the court, so you're not really sure what to do because you're just left on your own. But yeah, I think what Elle said, just connecting with your teammate and getting the high fives, getting the smiles, going back to what you know, having, you know, a set centre pass structure that you can kind of nail and getting back all on the same page, I think is really important if things aren't going your way.
Both of you can tell when you're on it because like that roar comes out. It's guttural. I don't know where it is, animal where it comes from. Do you sometimes turn that on to let the rest of your team know, right, this is the moment, step up?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you need to show the passion to kind of get your teammates up and about and get them to feel the passion that you're feeling and try and bring them on that ride with you. So I feel like as soon as that voice comes out and the energy comes out of you, it kind of spreads down the court. So we try and bring it quite often, don't we?
Definitely, probably more than we need to sometimes. But
we're doing it and like, no one else.
You had this, didn't you?
I had a fist
you were
pump.
a fist bumper.
A fist pump and a smiler, and I was like, I'm right in there.
Don't engage with her when she's in this moment. Take me into the circle then. Who do you admire? What do you look for? What do you see in each other?
I mean, in Elle, I just see her so much strength. Whether she's moving, whether she's holding, she demands the ball, she wants the ball, she can shoot from anywhere, and she's a great leader. She's a really good talker in team huddles and team chats. And yeah, I think we've all seen her leadership just go from strength to strength, especially this season with the Thunderbirds. But yeah, when I look at Elle, I just see strength.
Oh, thanks. In Helen, I just see, I mean, she's just a powerhouse. She's so speedy, intelligent, she's really unique in her personality, and she just brings everyone's energy up and about. Yeah, and she just makes everyone feel so welcome in the team. No matter if you're old, if you're young, she's going to make you feel welcome and a part of the shooting unit. So yeah, she's good to have.
Do you have a burning question for the shooting circle?
I'd probably say obviously Liv Sheen's in the mix with the World Cup, her first World Cup. What advice have you given to her in terms of having to manage the pressure of a tournament?
I think it's telling her it's okay to have nerves. I'm nervous. It's also my first World Cup, and I just keep telling her how amazing she is. I absolutely love Liv. Like, she is amazing. Her hold, her jump is like sensational. So I just keep telling her, mate, you are amazing. I wish I could jump as high as you. I wish I could do some of the things you do. And yeah, I just know that she's going to put that ball in the net for us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We know Jo Harton's also here as a support coach. Has she had much influence on the shooting circle?
She's had plenty of influence.
Really?
Yeah, she's keeping us on track. We've been doing shooting sessions with her. She's been, you know, in every session, giving us tips, giving us tricks. It still feels like she's so much part of the squad, which is brilliant because she's just a great girl to have around. But yeah, whether she's feels like a player or whether she feels like a coach, it kind of still feels like she's a little bit of a player sometimes. But yeah, she's still been playing games with us. She's actually we play a game called Netball, and she's on the staff team, and they haven't won yet. So she's feeling quite angry about that, as you can imagine. We actually just beat them today for the third time. So yeah, if Jo's watching this, you need to pick it up a little bit. But yeah, she's just been brilliant for us, as she always is. A massive personality, and she just has so much experience, and she's passing that on to all of us.
Well, you say if Jo's watching this, Jo always watches off the court to prepare for the big games. Barbados in a few hours' time. Briefly, how's it going down against the Corbins? I mean, there's the rest of the team, right?
Yeah, it's going great, and we saw them at the candle lighting ceremony, and it's just so nice to see them on the international stage. And you know, we go a long way back with Sasha and Kadeen, and I think it's just brilliant for them to be getting involved with Caribbean netball. I think it's going to take them from strength to strength, and I know that they're just loving the journey. So yeah, I'm very excited to see them on the court.
I'm off to make a Live, Love, Laugh t-shirt for Liv Sheen. I'll market that. You're going to leave us because you can watch every England match across Sky Sports, and of course Wales and Scotland in action too. Join us on YouTube for Off the Court, as well as we're here at the World Cup throughout, taking you behind the scenes. We will go and play some Netball. Ebony will. I'm not getting wet because I know it involves water. They're going to leave us with the moment you all need to take on board. If you are sat at home on your sofas and you see this happen, England mean business. Ready? Give us the roar. Oh, you've got to do the fist bump too.
What does your roar look like? See, mine's like hands in the air.
Oh, look,
like this.
we didn't workshop this. Just get on and do it. Feel the moment.
I feel like you do something different. I don't know what.
You've got some emphasis in it, come on.
Yours is kind of scary, to be honest.
All right, don't watch this. This won't hype you for the game. Just watch another episode of Off the Court. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Enjoy those nightmares. Good luck, Joe.
Sky Sports. Feel it all.